Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Worchle puzzle. The idea here is to find the one specific keyword hiding in each grid, but we don't know what the keyword is. We can find any word we can in the grid, and it will give us some Wordle style clues, greys, yellows and greens, to help us identify what the actual keyword is. As I always say, it will make more sense once we play. Let's start with the tiny one. Clash is the first word I could find. Annoyingly, it's going to be cheek instead, because we've got a green C, a yellow H, a green C meaning that the C was the first letter, and obviously that meant cheek. So let's move on to the slightly bigger one. Now this time I am going to wait a little bit of time until I found a long word. I did find a long word with 8 different letters, but only one of them is correct. Right. So can we find a word in the grid that's got an A in, but doesn't have any of those other letters? I can see swap and slap at the bottom, but clearly neither of those can be correct. Can't even be chain. Interesting. What other words are there? There's not that many A's in this grid. Aha, might be one of them. But what else? What else can we do? We can't use an R. Can't use an S. There are so many letters that have been ruled out. We can't even use nan. Very confusing. Lag? Gow? Okay, so there is an L in the grid, and the A has gone yellow, so that's not the second letter. Not sure that particularly helps me, though. Allah? Or Valor? Didn't think either of those are words. I'm thinking of lava, really. About lap or pow. Yeah, I didn't think either of those would be right because there's an S right next to them, so it would be slap or pows, wouldn't it? They tend not to have words that are also a subset of a different word. I am very confused by this puzzle. How many words can there be in such a tiny grid with an L and an A in? What is going on? We can't use the I or the E either. Not that that would massively have helped. Ulcer? That's clearly not how you spell it either. I'm very confused by this puzzle. I was about to try just LA, but that's clearly not going to be correct either, is it? Oh, it's just oval. Oh, I was in that area when I was looking at lava. I just did not consider the O. That was very careless. I want to move swiftly on to the big puzzle. Let's find a big word in here. How about impressed? I'm not impressed by that. Okay, we've got to find a word with a D and an E. How about lodge then? Oh, it couldn't have been lodge because the E couldn't have been fifth. But at least we've ruled out a few more letters. What else can we do? We can still have E's, A's and U's in terms of vowels. I think I'm just going to go for any word I can find, and luckily it's correct. So that could have been a disaster. The middle one really was a disaster, but at least we got the hard one done in a relatively quick time. That is the Worchle puzzle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.